Alright, here's your typical Big Brook type of site, or area, that I would consider digging in. If you look down here, first thing, there's an obstruction, which is a natural barrier to fossils and whatever's rolling around in the flow. And you can see here is pebble activity and gravel of the lighter kind. I'll show you the darker soil later. It's not muddy, it's more like a silt type of situation. And this would be a pretty good place to dig. It's not too far in. I like to hike a little further myself. And then if you see up here, it's pretty heavily trafficked. A lot of deer tracks and whatnot. Pretty easy access and not a big slope, so for your kids or whatever, this would be a pretty ideal spot. And just a quick eye test from me, this would be a good spot to dig in. And you're just far enough off the road where you don't hear the cars, so you get the sense of being out in the wilderness while you're like a 2-minute walk away. Alright, so there's a trail over there, so you kind of have to figure out the best way to get into the brook in an area you want to dig. So I kind of found a natural area where it's kind of sloping down here. So it's not that hairy or dangerous. And right down there where that fallen tree is generally where I dig. But if you look over here for just a second. Of course, I'm not going to go down here, it's pretty steep, but see here, that is a nice gravel area worth exploring. If you see, there's a whole like vein here. That's what I've always had the best luck with. Again, you can dig anywhere, you'll probably find stuff, but for me personally, this is the type of area I'm looking for, that I found the best stuff in. It'd be better if you see like big shells, like the big oyster shells, the brachiopods, etc. That's also a good sign. Hopefully I'll be able to show you that. But here's a really nice exposed vein of pebbles. So they're heavy, that means they sank to the bottom and the water has washed away all the silt or clay. Digging in clay, I'll show you clay later, is a big pain in the ass. I wouldn't do it. I mean, you can find some cool stuff and it's usually in perfect condition, but digging in clay really is just a lot of work. Alright, so find a little area here. I'm gonna make my way down semi-safely. Obviously it can get slippery, so watch your step. I've fallen on my ass more times than I'd like to admit. But generally there's no witnesses, so you can get away with it. You kind of laugh at yourself. So here, this is some nice silt here. And it's actually not deep, but looks to be very deceiving. Sometimes you'll step in something that looks just like this and boom, you'll be sinking. So here's what I'm talking about. So here you go, you see some nice oyster shells in there. Meaning heavier stuff has settled here. And the stream has done all the work for you. So this would be a good area to check out also, which I'll probably do later. But I just kind of want to show you what to look for. I like it when it's in a stream here. When it's on the side, I haven't had as much luck, but like I said, you can find stuff everywhere. You can see right there. That is why I bring a garbage bag with me. Because you find all kinds of stuff out here, and hey look, you're out here, why not pick it up? And there's some nice deer prints here. I do see deer quite often out here. Sometimes they'll even get pretty damn close to you if they're just not paying attention. doors, get a little deeper here. You can see. It's hard to even see the bottom, so kind of take it step by step. And over here, wow, it's eroded a lot since the last time I was here. Look, some more garbage, yay! A Poland spring bottle or a water bottle. So again, I'll be picking that up. This tree, I guess I should pull some old footage. I remember when it was up there, and it was kind of cool that the roots were hanging out, and now this thing is almost gone into the creek in just a couple of years. So I mean, this thing changes seasonally. You'll see, but there's a big rainstorm, it really changes everything. This was much deeper last time, and there's tons of clay here. You can see kind of the vein there in the wall, right there. Now, don't dig in the walls; it's against the rules, and plus it destroys the place. Plenty of fossils in the stream. Stick to the stream. But again, this is a great sign. If all this stuff, it's obviously been washed out. It's heavier. It sank. There should be good stuff here. So, little piles on the side. Someone else has been here. I don't see any footprints, so probably a couple days old or whatever, but that's also a good sign. Hopefully I had some luck. Hopefully rub up on me. And so there you go. I'm gonna kind of dig a couple test digs around and see what's what. See here, this is a clay deposit. See how it's kind of craggy and hard. You got the algae growing on there. Like I said, you could try digging in there, but it's a pain. You're better off just, letting the stream do the work for you. Come back, dig a little bit south of where you find formations like this, and you should be good.